So we have the next speaker here, who's going to be political commentator, Ms. Shemeka Michelle. Give it up, everybody.
Having me, I appreciate it. Listen, before I move forward, there's something that I want to get off my chest. Is that okay? Yeah! I know we're here to talk about rescuing America, but I can't move forward until I say this, which is, goodbye gray sky, hello blue. Nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. I'm sorry, I was a man. And I can't be on this platform with Scott Baio and not acknowledge that, okay? And I want to tell all of the women, if you came out here just for Scott, you don't stand a chance. Because there's a new Joni in town. Because Black Lives Matter. No, seriously though, he has a wife and I can't get rid of her because I'm not Hillary Clinton. But it's so good to be here. I love it here. I've been here before. I mean, what's not to like about Vermont? But seriously, it's great to see all of the Latinos out here. Because unlike African Americans, except for a few notable exceptions, Latinos are incredibly diverse. And see, I've been going around the country speaking, and I've learned a lot about roaches. And I make sure that when I speak, that I tell poor kids that they're just as talented and just as bright as white kids. You may be confused, but if we were playing Jeopardy right now, those things I just said would fall under the category of things Joe Biden said. Yet they constantly try to paint Trump as a racist. See, it's obvious that just because Joe Biden is senile, they think black people are. And I know as Republicans, they like to say, we don't do identity politics, but I do. Because right now it's so important for black people to wake up. See, I feel like one of the reasons we continue to sing "We Shall Overcome" without noticing that we have overcame is because if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. And if we vote for Joe Biden as black people, we're doing what we've always done, which is turn the other cheek and submit to a lying, racist white man. I'm gonna need security in about 5 minutes. Is that all right? But see, I'm trying to figure out as a black woman how any black person could vote for the man that championed the 1994 crime bill. Now see, there were some good things about the crime bill. It protected women. It gave billions of dollars to put 100,000 more police and community. Those were good things. But I think many of us agree that it also fueled mass incarceration. And I'm hearing that the Congressional Black Caucus supported it. We should call them the Congressional Black Carcasses because all they are old, near-dead black people that push racism to elevate themselves. Jim Crow Joe said about the 1994 crime bill. I had to write it down. I couldn't even believe it. Jim Crow Joe. He said, unless we do something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscious developing, because they literally have not been socialized. He went on to say they will become predators in 15 years. So when people try to say, oh, you know, it was bad in the country and we had a lot of criminals and there were a lot of drive-by shootings, Joe was not talking about just the criminals in the street. Joe was talking about little kids. He said the young people. See, I pay attention very closely and I need everybody to start paying attention closely. He said born out of wedlock. So Joe, if you knew it was an issue that people were going to be born to single parent homes, why not build programs instead of prisons? Why continue to incentivize women to replace fathers in the home and have more babies? Why incentivize them, giving them a government check? And now, because before the pandemic, you want to go and speak at black schools and black churches, we're supposed to now believe you're for the black community. He said they didn't have any conscious developing. He said they would be predators in 15 years. This is what he said in 1993. As a single parent, I had a child in 1996. So he was building prisons for my child. Because essentially what Joe was saying is that those bastards don't stand a chance. See, I apologize if I hear a black person saying they're gonna vote for Joe Biden, then I start to look around trying to find Toto, because what I hear is that I need to grab your hand, step on the yellow brick road and take you to Oz, because it's not about white supremacy. You feel oppressed because you ain't got no heart. We gotta pay attention. It is so important that in November we rescue America. It is so important that in November we vote red. It is so important that in November we vote Donald J. Trump. And it is so important as a country that we continue to stand together and rescue America. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Shemeka Michelle. Awesome. I think she talked on something that really resonated with me. I was reading an article.